Hi, my name is Callie Goins and this is Bella. I have her tied to a tree with an easy release slip knot in case anything goes wrong. The products I'll be using today is Suave shampoo, mane and tail conditioner, show sheen, a jelly scrubber, a hair brush, and a sweat scraper. I begin by just spraying the ground around her and slowly working my way up her legs so that she can get acclimated to the sound and the temperature of the water. I just start by completely spraying her down, getting her nice and wet, and I give her some pats there just so that she knows that this is a good experience and that bathing isn't something to be scared of. Especially at this age, it's really good to install those good habits and let them know that it's not a scary thing. I'd also like to add that there's no dangerous obstacles or dangerous items near her that she could hurt herself on. I would of course repeat this process of spraying her down on both sides, but for the sake of time in this video, I'm only going to show one side. I start by just putting some of the Suave shampoo on her body and lathering that in circular motions with the jelly scrubber. I really have found that using the jelly scrubber to work the shampoo in really gets all that dirt and grime and oil out of her hair, and just also picks up all that dead hair that's just been sitting on her body. The next thing I like to do is shampoo her mane, and while I do this I like to pick out any grass or hay or burrs that might be in her mane. The next thing I'll do is go and shampoo her tail. I like to stand off to the side just a little bit, so just in case she does strike out, it's not going to hit me directly. I might just get a hawk. But I worked a lot on being behind her and her being comfortable with me being near her rear end, and she does really good. Next, I'll just rinse off all the shampoo off her body and out of her mane and out of her tail. I like to work from the top and work my way down, and then I'll do one side and then I'll go to the other side, and then one more time do both sides again, just to make sure that I got all the soap off so that I'm not leaving any on her body that'll make her skin irritated or itchy or cause it to dry out. Here, I'm just rinsing the shampoo out of her mane. Now I'm just rinsing the shampoo out of her tail. At this time, I will take my mane and tail conditioner and apply it to her mane. And if there's any big knots, I will sit here and work through those just to prevent as little hair loss as possible. I'm now applying the conditioner to her tail, just working it in really well so that it's nice and easy to brush out once I'm done. Next, I just take a damp towel and wash around her muzzle and in her nose and around her ears and over her eyes. I prefer this method over spraying the horse's head with water, just because I feel like it creates a not so pleasurable experience for the horse, and I don't want bathing to be something that they dread or that they dislike, because it's something that they will do for the rest of their life. Now I'm just rinsing the conditioner out of her mane as well as her tail. Now I'm just taking my sweat scraper and removing all the excess water that it's just sitting in her hair. One thing I think that's cool about her hair color is that, quotes, it changes color, but it's just the way the water looks in her hair and when it comes off. Now I'm just spraying over her with some classic show sheen just to keep that shine and add a little bit more oil back into her coat, since we did just strip her of most of her natural oils. I also spray it throughout her tail and her mane so that when I go in with the hairbrush, as you see now, it's much easier to brush through. Now I am just brushing through her mane. This is my bathing routine for Bella.